Namaste and good afternoon to all my dear students, my viewers and respected guardians. We are today again dealing with political events. In previous class, we discussed about the political events, restoration of democracy. Yes, after that Girija Prasad Koirala became the Prime Minister. After 3 years, midterm election was held. Nepal Communist Party CPN-UML became the largest party, and minority government was formed by the Manmohan Adhikari, and it was continued for 9 months. And after that, some governments has been changed, and second mass movement was taken place. Up to that, we discussed. Okay, and all you have written the chronology also, and all you are going through the classes, and all you are taking seriously because of this situation. Your classes are going on and you are thinking that it is the real class, not it is a virtual class, but it is a real class for your career, because the time will not be academic year. Yes, education year is being closed. Yes, already this is the month of Ashad. So that today again we are going to discuss on political events after 2062 and 63 BS. After the second mass movement, royal proclamation of 11th Baisakh 2063, and after that we can say another phase of politics in our country. Constitutional monarchy was ended and new forms of governments was started, and Girija Prasad Koirala, the leader of Nepali Congress, became the Prime Ministers. After that, the House of Representatives, 4th Just 2063, okay, historical declaration was done, and on that declarations various points have been mentioned. Let's see all the historical declaration points. We can see on slide. The major points of declarations. Yes, all the powers regarding legislature of Nepal shall be exercised by the House of Representatives. Means House of Representatives became the powerful to handle the all things. Legislatures or lawmaking body is a lawmaking body. And another point, the House of Representatives shall, as per necessity, specify the procedure for the moving path of Constituent Assembly. After that, main responsibility is the election of Constituent Assembly, so that is also the leading by the House of Representatives. Okay, and point number 3, all the executive powers of Nepal shall be vested on the Council of Ministers. Okay, all the power for in a country that should be vested to the Council of Ministers. Okay, and His Majesty the government shall be referred as Government of Nepal from now onwards. Yes, His Majesty's government भनेको पहिला श्री 5 को सरकार भन्ने गरिन्थ्यो, अब त्यो श्री 5 को सरकारलाई नेपाल सरकार भनिनेछ, गभर्नमेन्ट अफ नेपाल. Okay, the title Royal Nepal Army shall be changed into the Nepal Army. रोयल नेपाल आर्मी. अल यु नो द्याट हैन, पहिला सबैलाई जो आर्मीहरूलाई हामी शाही सेना भनेर भन्ने गर्थ्यौं, अब त्यसलाई हामी के भन्ने भयौं, नेपाल आर्मी भनेर भन्ने भयौं है त. चीफ अफ द आर्मी स्टाफ अफ द नेपालिज आर्मी shall be appointed by the Council of Ministers. Already you know that all the power given to the House of Representatives and executive powers given to the Council of Ministers, so that the power to appoint the chief of the army staff, we can say general, the highest rank of the army also appointed by the Council of Ministers. Point number 6, the power to make, amend the repeal laws regarding the successions to the throne shall be vested on the House of Representatives. House of Representatives will declare about the throne or the government. Okay, point number 7. Next slide. The private property and income of His Majesty the King shall be taxable pursuant the law. Okay, previous time that was not in mentioned, but Now His Majesty the King also can be with the taxable or pursuant the law हैन। अब नेपालका पहिलाका राजा पनि कानुन भित्र र कर भित्र पर्ने भए भनेको है त। Point number 8, a question over the acts performed by His Majesty may be raised in the House of Representative and in court. Point number 7 and point number 8 somehow it related also. Whatever they will do that can be raised in the House of Representatives and can appeal in the court also, so that His Majesty or the previous kings and the peoples are the equal. The existing national anthem shall be changed by making alternative arrangement. National anthem in previous time, the national anthem totally touched and totally focused to make happy of the king. That sort of national anthem was that, so that national anthem also can be changed with the alternative arrangement. Now you can say now our national anthem also being changed. Okay, Nepal shall be a secular state. So Nepal shall be a secular state. All you know about the secular state. And point number 11, the legal arrangement of the Constitution of the Kingdom of Nepal 1990 years and other prevailing laws with this declaration shall be void to the extent of the inconsistency. That's all the rules and regulations and connection between the different constitutions and the constitutions of kingdom that should be managed in a good ways. Any difficulty that may arise while implementing this declaration shall be removed by a decision of the House of Representatives. If there will be any difficulties, okay, if there will be any difficulties to implement this on actual ground, in that time what we have to do, we have to do all the solutions has to put out by the House of Representatives. By that ways that historical declaration was done. And one thing I had told you that about the secular state. Okay, secular state, all you know, even though I am telling you again, secular state means that is all the religions, okay, are equally treated by the government. That sort of situation is called the secular state. In previous time our country was the Hindu kingdom. Now our country is secular state. हामी यसलाई नेपालीमा धर्मनिरपेक्ष राज्य भन्छौं। सबै धर्मलाई हामी बराबर हेर्छौं हैन। That sort of state is called the secular state. Before secular state also in our country there was religious tolerance. Yes, we used to see the all religions equally, but now laws and the country itself that are looking the all religions equally or taking the all religions equally. That is called secular state. Okay, all these were the historical declarations. After that, students, comprehensive peace accord, you can say comprehensive peace agreement, 2nd Ashad 2063. That was the main achievement in our political history. Okay, students, because that Maoist underground movement and the 7 parties, even the political parties and the Maoist were the different sides. They were also the look like enemy in that time. We have seen various examples in our country. Many peoples were killed because of this political clash, political parties and clash between and among them. So that peace agreement was signed. 5th Mangsir. After the agreement, 5th Mangsir 2063 BS, ending 10 years People's War. Okay, yesterday we discussed about the People's War or Maoist underground movement. It was started by 2052 BS and it was ended on 2063 BS. Okay, and 1st March 2063. 1st March 2063, that interim constitution of Nepal was promulgated, and by that constitutions, yes, it is also interim constitutions until and unless we will not get the another constitutions as per the wish and will of the people, that constitution will work. It is the so that it is the interim constitution. Okay. Another 28 Chaitra 2064, 28 Chaitra 2064 Constituent Assembly election. It is called first Constituent Assembly election also. Students, first Constituent Assembly election in our history. Okay, and by that Constituent Assembly election, that CPN Maoist who had started the political through that underground movement, already that was we discussed in previous classes. Okay, and that party got the not got the actual majority, but the largest party of the country. Okay, 15th Just 2065 our country declared the republic state. Okay, previous time that sometimes in the anarchy, after that the democracy and constitutional monarchy, panchayat system and constitutional monarchy. Now our country republic country. Okay, 6th round 2065 Dr. Ram Baran Yadav became the president of our country, and Ram Baran Yadav was the first president in our history. Previous time in our country there was not provision of the president, so Ram Baran Yadav became the first president of our country. The question may ask in anywhere, so that please keep in your mind. Many students, all you know about that, I know that also. Okay, after that 31 Shravan 2065 Prachanda, yes, Prachanda Pushpakamal Dahal, that full name is Pushpakamal Dahal. So Pushpakamal Dahal became the president after the republicanism. Okay, so after the republicanism, first president, first prime minister, okay, first prime minister of the country became the Prachanda or Pushpakamal Dahal. Okay, after that all this government, after this Prachanda government, why this government was formed? This government was formed to draft the constitution. Which election was that? Constituent Assembly election. हामी त्यसलाई संविधान सभाको चुनाव भन्छौं. संविधान सभाको चुनाव किन गरिन्छ त? Question also here and answer also here. Yes, संविधान सभा means संविधान लेख्नको लागि गरिन्छ. So it is called to draft the constitution. That election was held. It means what is the major responsibility of the government? Major responsibility of the government to draft the constitution as per the wish, will and aspiration of the citizen of the country, so that through the election, that constituent assembly election was held, because all the representative of the people will take part to draft the constitution. All you know about that. Yes, we have already got the 5-6 constitutions, but all the constitutions written by the experts, written by the recent government or the powerful persons to make safe and secure themselves. But this main aim of the Constituent Assembly is to draft the constitutions by the representative of the peoples. So that was our dream. We had seen that dream in 2007 BS, but unfortunately we are able to do the election of the Constituent Assembly. That was on that 1st March 2063. So Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal got the responsibility to draft the constitutions, but the government were not stable. Time and again the prime ministers are being changed, you can say. When the Prime Minister Prachanda, this government was dissolved. After that Madhav Kumar Nepal of the Nepal Communist Party, CPN UML, became the Prime Minister. Within the short term, within the short period of time, the government of Madhav Nepal also unable to draft the constitution, so that again the Prime Minister became the Jhalnath Khanal, who was also from the same party, that is Nepal Communist Party, Ekikrit Marxbad Leninbad in English, that CPN within bracket UML. And this government also unable to draft the constitutions, and after that again Dr. Baburam Bhattarai became the Prime Minister of CPN Maoist, and this government also unable to draft the constitution. So that sort of situation was that, and the Constituent Assembly election was held, and within 2 years that constitution has to be drafted, but that assembly that they are unable to do that task. So that CA, that first CA Constituent Assembly was dissolved. Why this first Constituent Assembly was dissolved? Let's see on slide some reasons were there why this was dissolved. Okay, students, Constitution could not be formulated from the Constituent Assembly first due to the following reasons. I already told you that Constitution could not be formulated. Main task was to formulate the Constitution. So that point number one, disagreement of political parties on several issues. Okay, disagreement of political parties on several issues. All the political parties were in doubt what to do and what not to do. They have different demands. There was various disagreement. We have seen either the provinces or the name of the provinces, still there is the problem. Okay, and various things, all they are thinking for their own gain, for their own advantage, for their own name. So that various disagreement we have seen. Now point number two, we discuss that crisis of understanding beliefs, maturity, experience, feeling of responsibility in political parties. Yes, they have no understanding. Okay, they have no beliefs to each other. Already in 2007 to 17 also we have seen when the new political parties, new political system we have seen in the history, there were various conflict, there were various misunderstanding, so that they are unable to draft the constitution. Point number three, interest of political parties on forming and dissolving the government rather than drafting the constitutions. Yes, it was the major and key points, students. Why? Because we have seen already various prime ministers are being changed. Either they are not trying to draft the constitutions, or they are running towards the chair. They are always want to be a minister and prime ministers. You can see that Pushpa Kamal Dahal became the prime minister. Yes or no? After that, Madhav Nepal became the prime minister, Jhalnath Khanal became the prime minister, Dr. Baburam Bhattarai became the prime ministers. Within short period of time, within 2 years, that you have to draft the constitution. So that Constituent Assembly election was held. But why this types of situation created by the political parties? No political, they are totally focused to run the government and how to save own chair, and as well as how to change the government. That game was played by the political leaders, so that they are unable to draft the constitution within the defined or targeted period. Next point. Point number 4, negligence of political parties to the mandate and spirit of people's movement and power game. Yes, the political parties have got the mandate. Yes, mandate means the representative already sent by the political all the voters. Even though they were not focused on that, they neglect their field. Already through the various movement, many people were killed, many innocent and people were killed who were not the active participant also, they were also killed, and all that sort of situation created. And after the mass movement, republicanism also declared, And the Constituent Assembly election was also held, even though they are unable to draft the constitutions because of the negligence. Okay, students, all these were the reasons first Constituent Assembly was dissolved. Now, second Constituent Assembly election was held on 4th Mangshir 2070 BS. And second Constituent Assembly election was held. An earthquake also in that time on Baisakh 12 and 29, that in 2072, that's disasters, natural disasters affect our country. We know about that. Gorkha, especially Barpak, Dading, Kathmandu, our Dharara, and various our religious places, people were also killed and the situation was created. That all we know about that. So finally, whatever after the when that first election was held in 2063, and after the 8-9 years later, they have to draft the constitution within 2 years, but because of the lacking of leadership, because of the negligence, because of the no working spirits, all we discussed already what were the reasons, they take our important time to draft the constitutions, and finally they are able to draft the constitutions. Third has been 2072, which was the demand by the people of the country, and that constitution was promulgated in our country. Okay. After that, on official blockade by our neighboring country India, that unofficial blockade was done, and 24 has been 2072, KP Oli became the Prime Minister of the country, and in that unofficial blockade we face various problems, even though we united and we did the work for our nation, and we didn't lose our hope, and we opposed this unofficial blockade. And why this? Because of this unofficial blockade, we have to learn some lesson, because we have to be self-reliable. If we waited for others, if we are not creating oneself in that time, in future also we can get we can face that sort of problems. So we have to do in our country, so that only we can be in a good citizen, and we can develop our country. So unofficial blockade or official blockade can be in future also, so that we have to do work for ourselves to be a good citizen and to make our country develop. That was the lesson. Okay, because every critical time gives us good lesson, so as per that we have to develop our work also. Okay, and after that election of president was held, and Vidya Devi Bhandari became the Prime Minister, President of the country, and Nanda Bahadur Pun became the Vice President of the country, and Vidya Devi Bhandari who was the first woman president of our country. Rambaran Yadav was the first president, whereas Vidya Devi Bhandari was the first woman president. Okay. After that CA, Constituent Assembly, converted into legislative parliament, because when the tax was over, when constitution was promulgated, after that legislative parliament, this Constituent Assembly became the legislative parliament. 19th Shravan 2073, again that Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda became the Prime Ministers by dissolving the Prime Minister's KP Oli government. And after that, after some periods, local election was held on 31st Baisakh 2074. All you have seen nowadays, all the electors are working in our local areas. After that, Sher Bahadur Deuba became the Prime Minister, and in two phases general election was held, and all this election was the historical elections because the election was different than the previous time. So in that election, Sher Bahadur, during the time of Sher Bahadur Deuba, the elections of the federal government and election of the provincial government was taken place, and after these elections the new government was formed, that 3rd Falgun 2074. So Khadga Prasad Oli became the Prime Minister, and in different 7 province, the 7 province chief ministers and the governor of the all 7 provinces. By that ways, political events after 2062 and 63 BS, and we come up to these times. In these times, what happened? Constitutional monarchy was ended. In a summary, we can say, yes, republicanism started, country declared the secular state, okay, and as well as 2 times constituent assembly elections to draft the constitutions. During this period, 2 constitution was promulgated, interim constitution 2063 BS and the constitution of Nepal 2062 BS was promulgated, and president, okay, first president we got the Dr. Ram Baran Yadav. After that, first woman president Vidya Devi Bhandari and Nanda Bahadur Poon, and this you can see, and that same Vidya Devi Bhandari and the Nanda Bahadur Poon again re-elected second time. Okay, students, I forget to tell you, Vidya Devi Bhandari and Nanda Bahadur Poon now both are working as a second tenures. Okay, same after the general election. So by that ways, our political events we discuss from 2062, the historical declarations and the points and peace agreements. Okay, comprehensive peace agreements we discuss, the 7-party alliance and the CPN Maoist for the to establishment of the peace in a country. By that ways, when our country declared the republic state, all you know about that. Yes, 15th Jan we are celebrating our Republic Day also, and various political leaders became the Prime Minister in a history, and some changes also we have seen nowadays because of the stable government. Many things still we have to do, our political leaders have to do, so that to develop our nations, to make, we have to be political aware, and if we are political aware, that's our duty to make political aware to others also, because all that things comes under the voting rights or adult franchise. When we select or elect the good political leaders, only the country can be developed. So that is our not only the duty but also the right. All you know about that. In future you can be a good politician also, and as a social teacher, from my heart I would like to request you that politics is also the parts of our body, so that we have to know about the politics and we have to take part in a politics. And if you are interested, you can choose your career as a politician also, so that you can change our country. So that sort of change our country means we can develop our country. You can maintain a good governance, because in your age now you are not deciding your career where to go, but in our country still good and capable leaders are required. That is the demand of our country. So you can choose that career also, and that career also very good, and it is the requirement of our nation. So please think, and if you want you can do, it is sure and certain. Okay, so today this much class, political events after 2062 and 63 BS. Okay, and I would like to thank you because you are observing the class yes, watching the class, learning, and you are taking the some active participations also. I have seen some comments also, and I tried to address that comments also. If any problem regarding the subject matter, you can talk with me, you can be connect with me. By being a cordial, we can find out the solutions, or we can make the teaching learning process effective. Thank you. Have a good day.